everyone, Jordan Meyer here, Wholesome Family Farms. Hauling a load of hay today. Just got done coming up a pretty steep hill. The old Bessie, we had to go down into second gear there, and that's the only way we could hold on to our RPMs without killing her. So going about 20 miles an hour. Yeah, we got balage on back there. Yeah, it's looks like pretty good stuff. We got 4 oatlage bales, and then the rest is grass alfalfa mix. So we're gonna give that a try for our goats and see what they think of that. But yeah, so far I guess we'll just find out how it feeds. But yeah, we're heading around home here, and wish I would have took a video of that for you guys. You could have seen how steep the hill was, but I don't think I would have been able to make it with the old pickup. Granted, that's getting fixed right now. The 4-wheel drive is out on it, but yeah, so far so good. What is it, April 21st right now, and we did have really good grass growing there for a while, but now it kind of shut down a little bit. We're getting down into the freezing temps again at night, and then we got a pile of rain. That snow first, that was I want to say April 17th is when that finished. We probably got about 6 inches of snow, and the moisture that we got out of that ended up being about 4/10. And then the next day we got a bunch of rain, and that ended up being 9/10 of an inch, and then got more rain on top of that. And I haven't dumped that out of the gauge yet, but I believe that's sitting right at 5 or more tenths of an inch. So we're pushing right on that 2-inch mark. So we got plenty of moisture. Now we just need to turn on the heat, and then things should really start taking off. But we're waiting patiently for that. Grazing is getting very close. Yeah, I'm excited for it, I know that. But yeah, as far as the browse and stuff goes for the goats as well, I want to kind of wait before I put them out there, because if I put them out now, I'd have to have some humongous areas to keep them things full and fed and all of that too. So it'd be a little bit of a challenge. If I had the whole fence farm, or the whole farm fenced, that would be a different story too, and it would work out a lot easier. We are waiting on some collars that are supposed to be here May 1st, but I haven't heard nothing on that part of it yet either, because we were supposed to get them March 31st, and that ended up not happening. And yeah, that's kind of a weird ordeal too. So we're hoping that we'll even be able to get all of our collars for our goats. We don't even know if we'll be able to get enough to supply the whole herd, but I guess we'll have to wait and see how it goes. But I don't know if they're worried that putting that many goats under one username, they're thinking that the app would get a little bit overloaded with information trying to keep up with all of the goats' individual collars, whether or not, you know, they're getting out, and how many times the tone went off, or when they're getting close to their boundary line, and different things like that. But for me personally, if I could just manage my goats and not even get any of that information, I think I'd be willing to just do that. But I don't know. It'll definitely be interesting when we get those collars and then find out how things are going with it and see if we like it or whatever. But we're supposed to be getting 100 collars on May 1st. That's what they said. So as soon as we get those, we'll get them goats separated from the rest of the herd, and then we'll basically kid them out separately, so then we'll know whose kids are whose, you know. And if we had them with the rest of the goats and then put the collars on them and tried separating them, that would be a pretty big mess. So yeah, it'll be interesting trying to manage 2 different groups, and most likely they're going to be on the same farm too. And then I don't know, and the livestock guardian dogs too, you know, that's going to be an interesting deal too, because we're going to have to be able to keep some dogs with the one group and some dogs with the other group. And is that going to work? Are they going to stay separated? Are they going to do a good job, or are they going to kind of commingle together and leave one group? It's going to be a learning curve, that's for sure. But nothing we're not used to here, so I guess bring her on. and see what happens. I guess that's about all I can do. I don't know, it's going to be a really fun and exciting grazing season, and I am really looking forward to it. This year, you know, we have the two main farms that are our grass farms, and in the past couple of years, since we've been grazing them or whatever, we normally put one group of cattle on one farm and then another group of cattle on the other farm, and then manage them both separately like that. But this year, we're actually going to be putting all the cattle together as one group, and then we're going to haul them and transport them from the one farm to the other farm. So it'll be exciting, and all the benefits that'll come along with it will be well worth it. We're going to save a lot of time on labor and management that way. We're going to be able to extend our rest periods and be able to have longer rest periods on our grasses and be able to encourage more diversity, and so many benefits. It's going to be well worth it. So really excited to all the different changes and things coming down the pike this year. But thanks for all you guys that are watching, and thanks to all you new subscribers out there. Give her a like and give her a thumbs up, and stay tuned for all of the interesting, fun things that are going on. Take care, guys.